It's Shel. Good morning, everyone. I am doing our Sunday video today based on your responses to my choice of the three that were listed, and the most votes was for Penguin Place. So that's what we're going to do. This is a fabulous new bundle that's coming out, and it is the punch as well as the coordinating stamp set. The greetings are: to the coolest friend ever. It's like a little except a lot. Be cool, be chill, be merry. I like you a lot'll. Lots of thanks, happy birthday, and season's greetings. And then we have two different penguins, a balloon, some string, some presents, a tree, a hat and scarf, some antlers, some snowflakes, our penguin feet in two sizes, some bow ties, stars, eyes, hearts, I'm not even sure what that one is, and beaks. And then there is also this snowbank. Okay, and that's a photopolymer set, so you can see right through that, which is always great. And it has the coordinating punch. Now, you may be wondering, well, what is this all about? If you look at the stamp here, you'll see that you can punch out the penguin. You can stamp your penguin, or just, you don't even have to stamp it, you could just do it in black cardstock. And then you can punch this out in white, because this is the interior of the body. And there's this little foot. All right, so the colors that I chose, my ink colors, are basic black, memento black, calypso coral, fresh freesia, and soft seafoam. All of those ink colors came directly out of the DSP pack. Now, the DSP is a free celebration choice that coordinates with this stamp set, and this stuff is gorgeous. I'm just going to flip through quickly because I've already done this once and show you. There's lots of images in here that you can fussy cut. Think of how many cards you can make with that. There's awesome patterns on the flip sides. And there are two of each sheet. So that's just a quick run through to show you some of the patterns in that pack. And like I said, that is a free celebration choice with an order over $60. The other things that I've used on this card are my layering circle dies. That is a staple in my craft room. And I also brought out, I've had these for a while, they are the wintry 3D embossing folders. And there are two patterns in here. And they are, these will fit in the mini machine. This one has the tree branches, and then this one has the snowflakes. So I hadn't used those yet, so I thought I would pull those out today and give those a whirl. All right. And let's put this away because I've already cut that. All right, I found a card sketch, and that is what I used for my inspiration today. All right, and the pieces that I am using for this card is fresh freesia, standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then for the inside of the card, I have a piece of basic white that is 3 3/4 by 5, and we are going to just pop that right down on the inside. And I've got a little mark here that I notice. Let's see if I can get that off there. If not, we'll just cover it up. Look at that, magic. All right, so that's our inside. We may stamp in there yet. Now, for the outside, I have a piece of Misty Moonlight. This is 3x4. And then I have this piece of DSP, and you could use whichever side you wanted. I'm just going to use this funky dot pattern. And this is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. So this piece here is going to go onto this Misty Moonlight matte layer. All right. We're just going to lay that there. Next, I have a piece of soft seafoam that's 2 1/4 by 4. And I ran that through that embossing folder. And then I took a sponge with the soft seafoam ink, and I just ran the sponge lightly over the top, just so that it showed the embossing a little better. And if you notice, some of these are embossed and some are debossed. So some of the snowflakes will not get inked. Now if you flip them over to this side they would, but we're only using this side. So that's what I chose for here, and I picked those colors right out of that DSP. Okay, all right, let's put these pieces onto our card front. Make sure I got my card going in the right direction, and we will pop that on there. And then the same with this piece. And because this one's embossed, I'm going to be a little more generous with my glue. Oh, let's get this lined up here. There we go. All right, so there is our card base. See some ink here, better get rid of that or I'll have it all over my card. So we're going to just set this aside for now, and we are going to work on our little penguin. So I've pre-stamped him and his hat and scarf, and there's 2 sets of feet in the set. This is the first time I've used this set, so I really didn't know which ones I needed, so I stamped both. And I'm just going to cut these pieces apart and grab a post-it note. And I'm actually going to use one that I've got writing all over. And let's put it in the right side. Actually, I need my tag on this side. There we go. I just wanted to use up my scrap. So I'm just going to center him in my punch and then punch down. And I'm sorry if that moved the camera. All right, now we're going to need his feet. So I have just figured out the feet. If you were just stamping them underneath him on a flat surface, you could just use the 2 together. I get it now. I'm punching, so I'll be using those ones. So those ones are going to have to be fussy cut, but I'm going to punch this out to show you. And if you just give me a second, I'm going to grab a scrap of black as well, and I want to show you how this works. So if you didn't stamp him like so, you could put him together like this and then stamp his eyes and his beak on here and just glue this piece together. So we have options with this stamp set. Pretty cool, eh? So I think I'm going to keep these little feet and that penguin together so that I can use them. Now I have also done the scarf and toque in Fresh Freesia. So I'm just going to take a minute and fussy cut this, and it's going to be a super easy image to fussy cut because it's all straight lines for the scarf. Kind of hard to go wrong there. Oops. Clumsy here. There's his little scarf. Cute. And his toque. This one's a little more tricky because it's not all straight lines, but just remember to move your paper, not your scissors, and it shouldn't be too difficult. And there's his little hat. Isn't that cute? Alright, let me get rid of all this garbage, and we will continue our journey. This was just an extra piece in case I decided to stamp something else. Alright, so in the Fresh Freesia, I have a scallop circle and a white circle, which is going to be the background for this guy. And then I also have this piece that is Misty Moonlight once again, and it is 1 3/4 by 4 1/2. So this is the way this sketch gets laid out. So I'm just going to lay this out here a little bit and see. I'm going to put these pieces on him right away so I don't lose them. Cute. Way too cute. Gotta like that. He makes me smile. All right. And now we just have to put these little feet underneath them. One there. Oh, these little critters make me smile. And I guess that's what we want to do for our card recipients, is to give them a smile. His foot is stuck to my finger because I've got glue on my fingers. All right. Oh, I guess we could take that piece of Post-it note off. All right. Isn't he cute? I am going to grab some dimensionals, and we are going to pop him up on this centerpiece, but I have to glue this together first. All right, now let's get this little guy on. Is he ever cute? All right, so this is going to go across like so. This is going to go here in the center of that panel. And then I have this little greeting here. I'm just wondering if this panel might be too big for my card. I know that's what the sketch called for. I'll bring that sketch back in so you can see it. That's what the sketch called for. But this, to me, seems to be too big. It really does. I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to go down 1/2 inch and we'll see what it looks like. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot of room to work with here. All right. I think that's better. I think that's better. All right, we're going to glue this one on. And once again, because we're going on embossing, I'm going to go heavy on the glue because we want them to stick. And I'm going right out to the edge of the card and then across. Okay, then this guy I am going to pop up on dimensionals, and he'll go here. Ooh, I love that dimension. And then this guy is also going on dimensionals. See where I'm going here? All right. Let's put this one in place. I love all these colors. So I'm just centering that in the middle of this DSP panel. I'm making sure my little guy is straight. And then this one we will put at the bottom. Do I want it here? No, I think I want it here. And I'm just going to line that up with the bottom edge of that DSP. Like so. Press that into place. Now, I grabbed a crap load of, oh, I just had a thought. I wonder if this is long enough. Not for there, but it is for there. I think I'm going to put that on there. I think. Let me grab a ruler and measure. That was 3.5. So if I cut this down to 3.5, I'll be able to dress up the inside a bit. Awesome. All right, let's get some adhesive on here. Oops. And wiggle that into place. There we go. Now, in this stamp set, there are some little snowflakes. And I'm going to put some of those on the inside of the card using fresh freesia. Oh, isn't that pretty? Kind of just brings it all together, doesn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. All right, clean this stamp and we'll put this away. I'm starting to put them on the back paper here. I love that they have those printed on the stamp cases now. All right, we'll cover up our ink. Get rid of the ruler. And we'll go back to the front and bring in some embellishments. Now I have these little snowflake embellishments, and they have kind of a little pinkish tinge to them. I thought a few of those around my penguin. There's others that have bluish tinge, but I kind of like these ones with the pinkish. I thought maybe if we put a few of these around. I lost my take your pick tool. Oh, right in front of my eyes. I think I need another sip of coffee. Okay, so I'm going to try this, see what these look like. I won't go too crazy. I'll just put maybe 5. There we go. That's cute. And so we're done with those. Now I want to put something across here. This is very plain. I chose some rhinestones. I found these little white embellishments. I don't think I'm going to go with rhinestones. I found these resin dots. These are the playing with patterns resin dots. And I think those would go very well, as with those white ones. And then of course we have our in color jewels, but I think they're going to be too small. And then we have these frosted and clear epoxy droplets. No, I do not like those at all for this card. I'm going with these. So let's do a little tiny one right here. And then let's do a great big one. Okay, no, maybe we'll go this size. That big one might be a bit much. I'm just going to mimic it on the other side that I've already done. Maybe this one will fit in the middle. It will too. Check that out. All right, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. But, you know what? I'm going to bring those snowflakes back for a minute. I just had another thought. Let me get these back out. I'm going to use these, and you'll see that there's some green ones here, like green and blue tinted. I'm going to use some of the green ones on the opposite side in the middle. Isn't that cool? trying to pick the green ones out of here is a little bit difficult. Green, there you are. All right, I'm just gonna smatter one more down here somewhere. There we go. There we go. All right. Now I have my wink here. I don't know whether we need it or not, but I'm just going to hit it a little bit here and there. I'm not going real heavy with this, just to add just a wee bit of sparkle. And I think I'm done. So there's my sketch. And there is my penguin card. To the coolest friend ever. You could use that as a Christmas card, you could use it as a birthday card, you could use it as a thank you card. And there's another greeting in this set that I could put on the inside. Be cool, be chill, be merry. So that would make it into a Christmas card, right? But I think I'm just going to leave it right now for the inside. And I will decide how I'm going to use this card. And I can always stamp that at a later date. So there you have it, my friends. That is the fabulous Penguin Place bundle. Turn it upside down so you can see that. And there is today's card. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any more requests that for new items in the catalog that you would like to see a video, please send me a message on the group, and I'll do my very best to help you out with that. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks. Bye-bye.